Hello, it's Brittany Runs LA. It's day 13. I just got back from my run and I'm tired. I'm really tired. Um, I had, I'm going to talk about the run, but I had like something crazy happen after the run. I came back, I stretched, then I went out to walk my dogs, and uh, this guy was like running on the street and these police officers were chasing him on my block, and I like watched this guy get tasered, and like they like shot, I guess, like these bean bags. It's like this rifle that shoots bean bags or something at you. But yeah, it was a mentally ill man who was either just really mentally ill or just on drugs. He went into the store and tried to steal some stuff, and they called the police, and then the police chased him down. It was on my street, and it was right in front of my apartment. And I was outside when the whole thing happened. And it was just really scary. It just, when you see stuff like that, it makes you like realize, how short life can be, and just how grateful for everything you have in your life and for your health. Because I can't imagine um, if the shoe was on the other foot. I couldn't imagine like that being my day today. Like, I went on this amazing run and I was feeling great, and some other guy was, got the bright idea to steal something from a store so that he could get through his day, and then, you know, was restrained and on his way, like going to a hospital. He had to go to a hospital after, I guess, after everything that they did to him. They like teased him so many times and like hit him with a bunch of those bags, but he wouldn't fall is the problem. Like, he just kept like yelling, and he kept standing up strong and like wouldn't fall to the ground, or just stop. But yeah, not to depress you. It was just crazy. I have like the whole thing on video, and it's just weird, like this life that we're living. Like, I I don't want to keep rambling on, but like, you know, I have like a great apartment and I'm living my dreams. I'm an actress living in LA, and I have everything that I want. I travel all over the world, and I have two wonderful dogs. My life really is pretty perfect. I don't have anything bad ever happen in my life, and um, it's just crazy. Like, I can't imagine. I just feel blessed for what I have, and I'm always like making my little goals that I like to achieve, and I have my vision board. It's just nuts. It's crazy. I'm just grateful that that's not my life, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so I went on a run. I ran for 8 miles today, and if anybody knows LA and knows La Cienega, if you take La Cienega up to Sunset, that is so steep. It's one ginormous hill going up, and even like driving your car, you have trouble driving your car up that hill. And that was the beginning of my run. The first 2 miles it takes to get from where I live to go up to the top of La Cienega, because I wanted to see the Time's Up billboard. And it was so incredibly challenging. I didn't walk though. I jogged those 2 miles up that steep hill. The first mile is just like incline the whole way, incline up. Once you get to Sunset, once you get to Santa Monica, from Santa Monica up to Sunset, it's like this. It's like straight up. And like it's just very, very difficult. But I've been incorporating these hills because I know that the LA Run is going to have hills. So my first 2 miles was uphill. It was incredibly challenging. Really, really challenging. I mean, I've done hill work before, like when I was younger, but this hill, I never ran up a hill for a mile long or 2 miles at that. It was really hard. When I got to the top, I not that I couldn't breathe. I felt like crying because I couldn't believe I made it to the top. Because I was like, you can do this, keep going, you can do this. And I just kept telling myself, you got it, keep going. And when I got to the top, I just wanted to cry, because it was just, you go through so many emotions when you're running. And so I was like, okay, now let's find this freaking billboard. So I made a left onto La Cienega, or onto Sunset, and I took it down. The following mile, that mile 3 or 2 to 3, I had so much chest pain. I don't know if it's because I did like a crazy hill, but I really felt, I was like, is this what a heart attack feels like? Because it was really bad. I had to keep putting my arm up and like shaking it out because the pain in my chest was just like, it just felt funny. It didn't feel right. It just felt like something was wrong. But I kept jogging because it wasn't like so much that I was like, you need to stop right this second. It was just like, if this keeps going on, I'm going to have to cut this run short or go to a walk and just walk until I feel better. But I didn't have to walk. And I remember coming up to the billboard, and again, I felt like crying because it was just so nice. Like, I've been seeing it everywhere, like in pictures. And I finally ran to it. And I saw it with my own eyes, and that was really inspiring. So I took pictures. It just so happened that where the billboard was located, I couldn't cross the street at that time. I had to wait for the light. So I had more than enough time in that time that I would have had to have stopped anyway to take pictures with the billboard. And it was just really great, you know. It was really nice. But yeah, so I continued on my run. I ran through West Hollywood, down through Beverly Hills, and then I cut back over on Beverly Drive. I ran through Rodeo Drive, which was so crazy. And yeah, it was cool. And I remember when I finally knew, not that I didn't know where I was, but like I knew that I was close to home, by like Robertson. I was like, okay, I got this. I had like just a little bit more time left. And then I did something kind of cool. I live by, well, there's two Trader Joe's, but there's one that I ran by it. It's like where La Cienega and Burton Way meet. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll go back because I know that they have this vegan mochi. And I was just talking about in the last video how I don't snack and I eat so clean and I need more calories. And I was like, F it. I'm so tired. I was like, I'm eating as many of those mochi ice creams that are vegan as I want. So, so after my run, it just so happened that like the end of my run was at the end of my street. And so I stopped and then I walked to the Trader Joe's. I bought 7 boxes of the mochi ice cream snacks. And I got 3 different flavors. It was great. They were so good. I was like a crazy woman. I paid for it and I like ripped open a box right there and I was like eating it on the street. Some guy was looking at me like, whoa, like, chill out. I'm like, you don't understand. I've been running and I'm starving. So, yeah, I was eating my mochi snacks. Came inside, stretched. I felt good. I stretched a lot. And yeah, I'm a lot more flexible. I feel good. I felt better. And then I was like, okay, guys, let's go for a walk. I'm not going to do my video yet. And right when I was outside, I was at the end of my block and I hear cops screaming, stop running. And I thought they were talking to me. There was no one else on the street. And then I saw some dude running. And so I went and I hid behind some cars because I saw they were all armed and I just like didn't want to get hurt. And then they like passed by me a little bit and I was like, okay, I can get out. And I started to walk again. And then the guy, I thought they would arrest him there, and then they didn't arrest him. He took off running again and again. I went and I hid in someone's garage for a minute because I just didn't want to get hurt and I didn't want my dogs to get hurt. And then they were right in front of my apartment. And I was just like, I can't believe I'm watching this. So I started to videotape it. And I was like, am I seriously going to watch someone like die in front of me? Is what I thought was going to happen because the guy just wouldn't stop. He just wasn't well. He was mentally ill. And I don't know that he knew what was really going on or he didn't understand why they were chasing him, even though it was like, well, you stole some stuff, but, or tried to. I don't know that he actually did steal anything. But yeah, I don't know. It's just crazy. I'm kind of emotional right now, as you can see. I just don't know what to do. I just want to put on a Disney movie or listen to some Christmas music because I'm just like traumatized a little bit. It's been a lot. Like since I came back from India, I feel like I haven't been the same. I went to India in November and December, and that was really eye-opening when it came to seeing like such extreme poverty. And I don't mean just seeing it like in a country and you see some people that are that way. I mean, it's like 1 billion people in that one country are living in like extreme poverty. And that's hard because it's everywhere around you. It's just too much. It's a lot. But, yeah, it just made me feel silly, like, with my goals. Because I make all these goals just to like keep me going, take my mind off of things. And there's so many people out there that just, like, they're not thinking about, oh, I need to go run 5 miles or 8 miles today. They're, you know, they're focusing on how they're going to eat or where they're going to sleep. And I live in this nice apartment in a really nice neighborhood, which I know I complained about that, but I live in a very nice neighborhood. And I'm thankful. I am thankful. I just feel so guilty. I feel so bad for all those people. I wish I could help everybody, you know? I can't. Well, I do have to go on. I said I was gonna do this marathon. And, we'll see if the next run I run my first half marathon. I don't know where I'm gonna run yet. I might just run to the beach, which will be exciting to see the beach. Or I might go out to Dodger Stadium and run from Dodger Stadium to like Hollywood or to my home, because I think that would be a half marathon. I have to see. I have to look it up. Or I might take a run to the valley or to a friend's house. I don't know, that lives far away. We'll see. And we'll see if I'll do it the next run. If I don't do it, today's Tuesday. So I might do it on Thursday. I have to see how I feel from this run. I don't want to overdo it. So I might on Thursday either run a half marathon or I just might do another easy 5 miles. And then do on Saturday the half marathon. We'll see. I don't know. I have to see how I feel and go about it that way. So I'm sorry this is a long video and I'm emotional just because of everything that I've seen. And I'll be better the next video. Yeah, well, okay. Thank you for watching, whoever's watching. This was Brittany Runs LA. This was my day 13, my journey to the LA Marathon. Trying to make it happen. Okay. Bye. Good night.